Shake it, baby. Oh yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
And that person I'm talking about, right? He know what it is to take a L, but to say that you hate a motherfucker and you glad that they lost, you glad that they, you know what I'm saying, didn't achieve their dreams is wild to me, bro. Like, bro, why you mad at me? What I do to you? Cause I find it funny how you hating on me. You need to be hating the motherfucker that took your belt. And y'all know what I'm talking about. That nigga Izzy. He's trying to be funny. Like, he's trying to use his platform to talk shit on me. But that really just shows me the potential of my name and how big I'm becoming. Just like when I met his ass at the PI. And I ran up on him and was like, hey, bro, you know, I think we'd be a good ass fight. That nigga was quiet at the time. But see, I'm man enough to come to your face. Tell me how you feel to my face, though, bro. Instead of being like a hoe, you all underneath the covers and shit like, man, I hate that nigga. Sweet motherfucker. Cause I don't know why you on my dick anyway. You ain't no real fighter. Little, you know, you wanna be a little pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? I will give you a sample, but I don't like boy. And that's 100. You can get this work any given time, bro. I can give it to you. Oh, but I forgot, nigga, you Chinese. You ain't another brother. The real African that runs that spot is DDP. You gonna try to make him like, oh, no, you a real African brother. No, DDP is. Cause he's still getting it in where he from in South Africa. But where you at? New Zealand, Australia, America. You don't know who you riding with.
Tell me about this decision, dropping down to bantamweight. I think it took a lot of fans by surprise. Is this something you've been thinking about for a while?
No, I pretty much made up my mind right after this last fight. The guy was so much bigger than me, and I really felt it in the second round. I mean, in the first round, he obviously I could tell he was bigger and stronger in the first round, but it was really the second round where I felt it. But I think that I'm a 35er, and my weight's already come down quite a bit since I started dieting. I got this call like 2 weeks ago, I think. So I'm excited about it, and everything's going good.
I think he's going to win the Ilia versus Charles fight.
I think Ilia, man. I think he's going to be way undersized against Charles. I just don't, unless Charles can sub him, maybe if he hurts him, but it's going to be tough, I think. Because Charles gets hit a lot, you know, and Ilia puts people away. I'm excited for it.
Tom Aspinall, the interim light heavyweight champion, the man that's held the interim strap longer than anyone else, almost as long as Jon Jones has been the heavyweight champ, he's moved on mentally. He is now training for Alexander Volkov or Jailton Almeida, right? I don't know what to make of this. You don't know what to make of this. Jon Jones living his best life, not being upfront about what his intentions are. Will he fight? Won't he fight? Listen, defend or vacate. Simple as that. And everyone's had enough of it. Even Alexander Volkanovski, who's one of the nicest guys in all the sport, he just came out and said, listen, I don't get it, mate. What's he bloody doing, right?
I've always been, if you're the champion, defend your belt. It's a responsibility.
You got to defend the belt or vacate. Simple simple as that. You can't just hang on to it for an elongated period of time and then just decide to fight whenever you want. No, you owe a duty to the fans, to the opponents, to the division. You owe it to yourself. And I tell you what, he doesn't want to give Tom a chance because he's worried about getting beaten, okay? Never mind that. Legacy's not like that. People will look at Jon Jones and say, yeah, he was a tremendous champion. And if he goes out there against Tom Aspinall, a new generation guy, and was to give it his best shot, and he was to lose, but he still had the balls to put it on the line, which, by the way, is what every single fighter does when they step in the octagon. We all take chances. We don't know. We aren't guaranteed to win these fights. But if he was to do that and he was to lose in a valiant effort, people would say, well, you know, he's a bit older. Tom Aspinall came through, but look at the career that he had. Unbelievable. One of the greatest of all time, right? But if he avoids Tom Aspinall like the plague and he continues down this line, it will absolutely affect his legacy because, and I don't care what he's done in the past, because it doesn't embody the spirit of a fighter. Fighters are supposed to go in there against big, nasty, mean, tough son of a bitches, okay? And not knowing if they're going to win. That's what inspires people. For Jon Jones to walk away and go, oh, I don't fancy that. He's a bit nasty. He's got big hands. The man can wrestle. He's quick. He's fast. He's agile. Holy shit, I've never fought anyone like that. I'm living my best life, guys. I've made my money. I'm going to walk away. People will look at that and say, no, I'm sorry. That's not a real fighter. So he's got to accept the fact.
If Dricus du Plessis is still the champion, an all-African card, Africa versus Africa, first card in Africa, because UFC is close. UFC is close to getting that done. Hey, South Africa versus Nigeria. I mean, it's a rivalry that's been built forever, you know, a sports rivalry. So right. I think that's another blockbuster, and I think those are two mega events that you're going to remember for generations. And so if, you know, manifestation is very, very powerful. Yeah. And if things start to kind of fall in line, I think we're going to see a pretty interesting next 18 months.
People are taking that out of context. I said maybe he fights 3 more times. Not in those exact words that I say that, but I didn't say Islam said. I'm thinking because with Khabib and being involved with the father, Khabib's father, talking about 35 fighters should, you know, quit at that particular time. 35 skills at 35. So basically, I'm just assuming that Islam would probably be thinking about retirement at that particular age. So 3 more fights. So I'm thinking, okay, 1 more fight this year. Hopefully we get that fight soon, and then 2 more fights next year, or maybe we only have 1 fight because, you know, with injuries and whatnot. So I said maybe 3. So I mean, realistically, he could have 6, 7, 8 more fights. Depends what Islam wants. It's not what coach wants. He's the driver, not me. So a lot of people took this out and they made it look like, and DC, my own guy, DC made a real good video of it and talking about the age thing, etc., etc. But DC did a really good job of it, and other people are saying, why are you saying he retired? I said, no, I'm not saying he's retired. I'm saying I'm thinking maybe this is not Islam, this is me. So I don't know. I didn't discuss it with him or anything. I've just assumed that there may be 3 fights, but it could be 6 or 7, it could be 4, it could be any amount. I don't know.